So let's grab a shoe. All right, so we were talking about shoes. This is probably not the type of shoe that you want to train in. Okay, you can see it's got a heel.
It's a travel.
Yeah, it's a travel shoe. It's a fashion shoe. It's got a heel to it. It's not going to do the job. It's too soft. The connection with the ground is just not there. This can end up hurting you by making your foundation unstable. All right. So we're going to grab our shoe. You're going to put it on your fist. Lie back. It's on the right-hand side. And we're going to straighten out that right arm. Elbow is locked, and I want you to push your shoulder into the ground and down towards your hip. So the shoulder moves away from the ear. Now, drive and roll up onto your left elbow. Keep looking at your shoe. Come up to hand, lift, come through, and make sure that you rotate. If you don't rotate, the shoe's going to fall through the front. Sit back, get into lunge. From here, we're going to look ahead. So don't be tempted to look at your shoe. Look straight ahead, squeeze your glutes, drive up, step back, down to the knee, windscreen wipe. Now look at your shoe, reach for the ground, insert, down to elbow, and down to back. Pull the shoe down, bring it around. Let's do the other side. So you're going to grab your shoe, go press it up overhead. Remember, elbow is locked, shoulders pushed down, and shoulders pushed down towards your hips. Okay. Roll up to your elbow, come up to your hand, swing through, get into lunge position. Just got to get this wire out the way. Okay, looking ahead, stand up, step back, under control, windscreen wipe, rotate, look at your shoe overhead, hand to ground, insert the leg, come down to elbow, and down to back. Pull down and to ground. Now, a few years ago, 2015 I think it was, no, 2016, I was not happy with my get-up. So I decided I'm going to do naked get-ups. Now,
Not the word.
not,
That would go down. Yep.
no, naked get-up means without a weight.
Yep.
And I did naked get-ups with a shoe. And my goal was to do 1,000 naked get-ups. Not at one go. First we'll start at 20 a day. And slowly, but until I got to 1,000. I got to 967. Then I had to travel here for a certification. And then when I finished here, I went home and I had an operation on my hip. And so I didn't quite get to 1,000. But I'm telling you one thing, that those 967 really made my get-up better. So even if you think you've mastered the get-up, in terms of you can do a get-up with a heavy weight, do 1,000 of these. Right. It will give you a new understanding of how your body moves. So, it's not wasted.
I just recently saw this, I don't even know, maybe your page, 2 types of people train with the basics. So you go to the basics, the very beginner, complete newbie, and the expert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't my page, but I agree with that. So you always focus on the basics. So currently, I'm a Springbok fan, Springbok rugby, but currently the best rugby team in the world are the All Blacks, and they practice the basics. One of the basics of rugby is passing and catching. If you can't pass a ball or catch a ball, you can't do anything else in the game. And they are at the top of the world rugby, yet they still do the basic passing drills. And as a coach, if you forget to do the basics, you're not doing your students any good. They have to move well, and you have to get them to focus on those basics. After this, you can start loading with a kettlebell and with weight. So this is the progression from just moving to moving a little tighter to moving with an external object, steering an external object, the shoe, which is not heavy, it just dials in your movement pattern, and then we can start now making it stronger. So move better, move more, then move stronger.
So that's good, Shaun.
Good.
Thank you. Thanks very much. So guys, all you need 2 square meters and the shoe and a little bit of time and a little bit of dedication, and we can all move better. So thank you very much, Shaun.
Thank you.
Much appreciate
Pleasure.
your time.